Hey guys, so first of all, I just want to apologise if I keep looking down at all. I have some notes so that hopefully I can keep this chat as short as possible. But basically, I've decided that I'm going to be taking a break from posting on both Instagram and YouTube for a little while. So, before the break starts, I feel like I'm going to tie up some loose ends, so to speak. So there will be a reel going up on my dance Instagram, a reel going up on my main Instagram, and a vlog going up on my vlog channel, hopefully all before the end of the week. However, yeah, I will be taking a break. There are honestly many reasons. The first just being I feel like I've kind of burnt out a little bit. So as of May this year, I'll have been posting YouTube videos for 5 years, which when you think about it is like half a decade. Like, that's quite a long time. And so I do feel like I've just burnt out a little bit, to be honest. Also, I just feel like more so recently, my love and passion and my creativity with makeup and fashion just haven't been there as much. And so I kind of want to take this break as an opportunity to try and get those back as well. Also, I honestly just feel like since niching down, I guess you could say, with my content and trying to kind of focus more on makeup and fashion, I've kind of been questioning it, and I don't know if maybe that's just because the passion hasn't been there for those subjects and the love hasn't been there for those subjects as such. But yeah, so I feel like I need to kind of figure out if that definitely is the niche that I want to be in. I really do think it is, and like I said, I just think that because the love and the passion for those subjects has kind of dwindled away a little bit, that's why I'm feeling like that. But yeah, I just want to obviously make sure that this is the niche for me before committing to it, I guess. I also am just not my most confident at the moment, and I feel like I can't really make at least quality fashion content while I'm not really my most confident, and so I want to work on that too. So all in all, that just led to me feeling like I needed a break. And one thing that I feel like confirmed that I needed this break for me was church. So a couple of weeks ago, I watched a message on my church's YouTube channel titled "Has the Dream Died?" and I will link it, depending what platform you're on, in the description, somewhere on the screen. I'll link it somewhere in case you're feeling the same or questioning if your dream has died, if it's still for you, that kind of thing. It really, really resonated with me, and kind of just how I was feeling towards kind of wanting to take a break. And it kind of just proved to me in a way that it was what I believe to be God telling me to take this break and that I needed this. And, I still believe and I'm still hopeful that this dream is for me and is from God. I have always believed that from the beginning. And I'm still hopeful and I still believe that this dream was and is from God. However, I feel like the thing that message showed me essentially was that I feel like the passion and the love behind that dream has kind of died a little bit. I feel like I've lost the passion and the love that I guess drives the dream in a way. And like I said, I feel like it was just God telling me that I needed to take a break, to be honest. And I feel like I've kind of lost sight of why I started this in the first place. I feel like that message and the way it resonated and the way it got me thinking made me realize that I think I'd really lost sight of why I started doing this. And, that was to be what my favorite YouTubers have been for me, which is someone who cheers people up when they're not having the best day, or whose videos they watch to feel better. And that was kind of the intention I started this with, was, like I said, to be what my favorite YouTubers have been for me, a distraction when you need it, someone to cheer you up when you need it in a way. I hope this is making sense. I feel like I'm kind of veering from my notes a little bit. But yeah, and I feel like in trying to start focusing on this more as a business and a career recently, particularly within probably the last 2.5 years nearly, as like I said, I really feel like this dream is for me. I feel like it's from God. I feel like this is the career I'm meant to do. I do feel like I did lose sight of the why. And honestly, I feel like maybe I started kind of forcing it in a way. And I don't mean forcing personality, forcing myself to film videos, you know, like I don't mean in that way. I mean, I feel like I was trying to force it to become something that it isn't time for it to become. And I feel like I was trying to control too much. You know, I was reading the books, I was doing all of these proven ways, and the conclusion I've come to as to why those proven ways have not worked for me but worked for everybody else is God's timing. That's it. Like, I just don't think the timing was right. I'm hoping that this year will be the timing. But honestly, I can't push that. I can't force that. That's not for me to decide, to be honest. And I feel like I just started to focus on numbers too much. And I feel like I was honestly just kind of trying too hard. I was trying to take too much control, I guess. And so in result, I was obviously reading the books and trying to do the proven ways to try and control the numbers going up. And yeah, like I said, I just feel like I lost sight of why I was really doing this, and I need to kind of get myself back to that and know that if this is meant for me, like I really believe it is, then it will happen. I don't need to force it. It shouldn't have to be forced. It shouldn't have to be like controlled. And so going back to that church message, I'm really going to try and take some of the advice that I got from that, which is just to try and let go of the control a little bit. That one I feel like is going to be difficult, but I feel like I need to try and let go of the control that I've been keeping with this for so long and kind of give that to God, let him kind of take the control. If it's meant to be, I can't control it. It is in his control. And I feel like, honestly, I need to let go of the dream for a little bit. And if it's meant to be, it will come back. And like I said, I really do believe that this dream is for me and it's from God. And so I'm also going to take my church's advice and pray about this at this time and really take time to pray that if this dream is still for me, that God would keep persuading me and keep it on my heart, even during this break when I'm not filming content and I'm not focusing on it. Honestly, I want to ask if you're a Christian as well, if you wouldn't mind praying for me at this time as well, and just praying that if this dream is really for me, like I believe it is, that God would keep it on my heart and keep persuading me with it. But yeah, and I'm hoping that this break will help. I'm hoping that I can re-find my love of makeup and fashion again. And I guess re-find my love of creating content without the numbers pressure behind it, I guess. And kind of just let that happen instead of trying to force it to happen. Anyway, I know I've talked quite a lot. I apologize for that. I just felt like this needed to kind of be said like face to face. Rather than just typing it out and having you guys like read it, it felt better to sit and say it to you guys. And so yeah, currently I'm thinking a 2-month break. Originally I was thinking a 1-month break. God corrected me on that one. I've realised I can't do all of that in a month. Sorry guys, the lighting was getting bad, so I decided to move for the end of this. But yeah, like I said, originally I was planning on a 1-month break, and I really feel like God was like, no, you need longer. And so I've decided currently on, I feel like this light's worse, a 2-month break. That could change again. I'm just going to see how things go. But the current plan is that the first month will be spent no filming content, no making content, just solely focusing on trying to find my love, my passion, and my creativity with makeup and fashion again, and trying to become a little bit more confident again. So yeah, that's kind of how I plan to spend the first month for now. And then the second month, hopefully, will be filming videos, taking photos, creating content. But yeah, so I think I'm about done. I just, like I said, I wanted to do this more so face-to-face, or what feels, I guess, more like the virtual version of face-to-face, as it didn't feel like something that should just be typed. And so yeah, I hope you guys understand. I will keep you updated. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will keep you updated in my community tab. If you're watching this on Instagram, I am going to create a story highlight of all of these clips and any updates, just titled like break, so that you can find any updates or any of this if you missed any of it. But yeah, feels kind of good to have said that. Not gonna lie, I've been nervous to film this for the last couple of weeks, and it just feels needed. So yeah, I hope that you guys understand, and if you have any advice, feel free to let me know in the comments, DM me. I'll pop a questions box up on the screen if it's on Instagram. It's kind of complicated because I'm filming this on my phone to post on multiple platforms. But yeah, if you have any advice for like finding your love for a hobby again or anything that I mentioned, then do let me know. And yeah, like I said, I'll keep you updated. Before I leave, final reminder that, like I said, there will be a dance reel going up on my dance Instagram, a reel on my main Instagram, and a vlog on my vlog channel, all hopefully before the end of this week. Possibly might be posting this after that content's gone up, but at the time I'm filming this, at the end of this week, I intend on having those up, just to kind of tie up some loose ends before the break starts. Once my break starts, I will be taking a 1 to 2 week break on Instagram as well, just because it's been a long time since I've kind of like detoxed from social media, and I feel like I'm spending too much time on social media at the moment. And so I feel like I also just needed to take a break from that for like 1 to 2 weeks. But yeah, like I said, I hope you understand, and the hope is that, you know, during this break I can find my love and my passion for makeup and fashion again, and my creativity with those things, and that by the end of the break I can come back to posting content on all of my platforms. Honestly, better quality content, more confident in myself, and just come back better. So yeah, I've talked for long enough. I do apologise. If you're still listening, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you soon.